everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. In this video, we're going to learn how to generate and send PDFs from Google Sheets on WhatsApp. So I am an owner of an event planning company, and few days before I had planned an event. What I want is that every time I add the due details of my participants in my Google Sheets, automatically a document should be generated with the help of Google Docs. In Google Drive, we are going to receive a PDF file link which is going to help us to send WhatsApp messages to all of my participants with the attachment of that PDF file link. For that, we need to create an automation between all of these applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you want to learn how to do this automation, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to generate and send PDFs from Google Sheets on WhatsApp. So I am an owner of an event planning company and I had organized an event few days before. What I want is that whenever I add the details of my participants in my Google Sheets, automatically a letter of participation of that participant should be created with the help of Google Docs, and it should be forwarded to my participant as a WhatsApp message on their WhatsApp number. For that, we need to create an automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So on the screen, you can see the website of Pabbly Connect, that is pabbly.com/connect. After browsing this website, we need to sign in to our Pabbly Connect account. But if you're a new user, you can sign up for free and get 100 free tasks every month. So I'm going to sign into my Pabbly Connect account. Then we have reached on the All Pabbly Apps window, in which you can see the 5 functions of Pabbly, from which we are going to select Pabbly Connect by clicking on Access Now. Now on the new tab, we have reached on the Pabbly Connect's dashboard. To start an automation process, we need to create a workflow. For that, we have to click on this top right corner button right over here that says Create Workflow. Then a new dialog box is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for a workflow name. So I'm going to give a name to my workflow as Generate and Send PDFs from Google Sheets to WhatsApp. After giving a name to our workflow, it is asking for us to select a folder. On the left side of my screen, you can see I've created multiple folders in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select a specific folder in which I want to save this workflow in. If you want to create your own folder, you have to click on this plus button right over here and you can create your own folder. We have to click on this drop down arrow right over here. These are the folders that I've created in my Pabbly Connect account, from which I'm going to select WhatsApp automations as the folder I want to save this workflow in. After that, I'm going to click on create in order to create a workflow. A workflow is created in the name of Generate and Send PDFs from Google Sheets on WhatsApp, and there are 2 windows in front of you. One says Trigger, another says Action. Trigger and Action are the 2 most important steps of our automation process because our process depends on these 2 steps. Over here, Trigger says when this happens and Action says do this. That means our action is a response towards our trigger. Whatever application you're going to select for your trigger step, it is going to command the whole automation process. So in an automation process, there can be only one trigger step but multiple action steps. Firstly, we are going to set up our trigger step. For that, we have to click on this arrow right over here. It is asking for us to choose our trigger application. As I want that whenever I add the data of my participants in my Google Sheets, automatically the workflow should begin. So my trigger application is going to be Google Sheets. So I'm going to select Google Sheets. I'm going to select it. After selecting our trigger application, it is asking for us to select our trigger event. Our trigger event is going to be new or updated spreadsheet row. After that, you can see Pabbly Connect has provided us with a webhook URL. With the help of this unique webhook URL, we are going to connect Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect by following the steps that is given right here below. Firstly, we have to open the spreadsheet that we have created. So this is the spreadsheet that I've created in my Google Sheets account in the name of Participants Details. And I want to connect this spreadsheet with Pabbly Connect so that every time I add the data in this spreadsheet, automatically Pabbly Connect will capture the response. For that, what we are going to do is we are going to copy this URL from here, webhook URL from here, and then we are going to open the spreadsheet. We have to click on extensions, that is right over here. Then we have to click on add-ons and then on get add-ons. Then a new window is going to appear in front of you, on which in the search bar we have to search for Pabbly. And over here you can see it says Pabbly Connect Webhooks. We are going to select this. Then we have to open Pabbly Connect Webhooks right over here. As you can see, I've already installed Pabbly Connect Webhooks. I'm going to move forward. But if you want to connect your Pabbly Connect with Google Sheets, you have to install this webhook. So I'm going to move forward. We are going to click on extensions again right over here. Now you can see over here it says Pabbly Connect Webhooks. We are going to click on it. And then we have to click on Initial Setup. Then a new dialog box is going to appear in front of you, which is asking for a webhook URL. So we are going to paste the unique webhook URL that Pabbly Connect has provided us in the place of this webhook URL. We are going to paste it. So as I've pasted the unique webhook URL, then it is asking for the trigger column. So trigger column means that trigger column will be your final data column on which if the data is added. So in this spreadsheet, my trigger column is going to be column E, as the final data will be added in this column. So I'm going to write over here as column E. After filling all the details, I'm going to click on submit. So over here you can see it says setup configured successfully. So now I'm going to click on close right over here. Now the steps which I'm going to tell you is very important. You have to follow them. You have to click on extensions again, click on Pabbly Connect webhooks again, and we have to click on send on event, that is right over here, as it is saying working. So if I'm going to take you back over here in the Pabbly Connect webhooks, you can see a tick mark in front of send on events. So I have clicked on send on events so that every time a new data will be added in this Google Sheets, automatically the data or the event is going to be forwarded towards Pabbly Connect. So if I'm going to take you back over here, it is saying waiting for a webhook response. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add the data in my Google spreadsheet. Firstly, for the salutation, I'm going to write it as Mr. For the name, I'm going to write it as demo account. For the email as demoaccount@pabblytoots.com. For the phone number, I'm going to write in a dummy mobile number. For the date, I'm going to write the event date on which I've organized the event. So I've organized the event on 2nd March 2024. So after filling all the details, now I'm going to open my Pabbly Connect account and I'm going to check whether Pabbly Connect has captured the response of all these details or not. For that, I'm going to open my Pabbly Connect account. And yes, over here you can see a response is captured in our Pabbly Connect. And there are all the details that we have filled in our spreadsheet. For the date of the event. For the email of the participant. Name as demo account. For the phone number, a dummy mobile number. And for the salutation, Mr. as it is mentioned right over here. So this means that we successfully connected Google Sheets with Pabbly Connect. After setting up our trigger step, we are going to set up our action step. We are going to click on this arrow right over here. It is asking for us to choose our action application. So as I've created a template with the help of Google Docs, as you can see, this is the template that I've created for the letter of participation. And I want that every time I add the new details of my participants in my Google Sheets, automatically with the help of this template that I've created in my Google Docs, a PDF file should be created and it should be forwarded towards my participant on WhatsApp as a WhatsApp message. So for here, we are going to select our action application as Google Docs. As I've created template with the help of Google Docs, and our action event is going to be create document from template. As I want that with the help of this template that I've created, our document should be created. So now we are going to click on connect in order to connect Google Docs with Pabbly Connect. Then a new window is going to appear in front of you on which I'm going to click on add new connection. But if you have an existing connection, you can choose this option. Over here it says sign in with Google. I'm going to click on it. Then a new window is going to appear in front of you which is asking for a permission. I'm going to click on allow as this is a safe process and my data is completely safe with Pabbly Connect. As you can see, we have successfully authorized Google Docs with Pabbly Connect. Firstly, it is asking for us to select the template document. So I've created a template in the name of letter of participation. So I'm going to go back and for the template document, I'm going to select it as letter of participation. Next, it is asking for us to select the new document's name. So it is asking for the new document's name. So every time a new document will be created, we have to give a name to that document. What I want is that the new document should start with my participant's name. For that, what we are going to do is we are going to map the data. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we are going to insert the data from a previous trigger step, that is right over here. So as I've clicked on this field right over here, you can see the previous trigger step in our workflow, that is Google Sheets new or updated spreadsheet row. I'm going to click on this arrow right over here and you can see this was the response that was captured in our previous trigger step. As I want the new document's name should start with the name of my participant, so I'm going to map the data for the name of my participant, that is right over here. After that, I'm going to add a dash and I'm going to write it as dash letter of participation. So every time a new document will be created, it will start with the name of my participant dash letter of participation. As this is a static data right over here, it will not be updated according to the new response captured in our previous step. And as over here, the data over here you can see for the name, it is a dynamic data. It will be updated according to the new response captured in our trigger step. After that, it is asking for the new document's location. So I've created a folder in my Google Drive in the name of contestants letter of participation. I want that every time a new document will be created, created, it should be saved in this folder right over here. So for the new documents location, I'm going to select it as contestants letter of participation. After that, it is asking for the event date. So what we are going to do is we are going to map the data again. We are going to click right over here. This is the previous response. I'm going to click on this over here. This is the data that was captured in our previous response. As it is asking for the event date, I'm going to map the data for the event date. After that, it is asking for the salutation. We are going to map the data again. Click over here. This is the salutation data. We are going to map it. After that, it is asking for the name. We are going to map the data of the name again. We are going to map the data. As I've completed filling all the fields right over here, I'm going to click on save and send test request. As you can see right over here, the response that we have received is a positive response as we have received the document ID that is right over here. So now if I'm going to open my Google Drive folder, a new document should be created in that folder. So I'm going to open it, and yes, over here you can see a document is created. I'm going to open this document. So the name of the document is demo account letter of participation, and this is the letter of participation of my participant that I've added in my Google Sheets. For the name, it says Mr. Demo Account. Over here it says demo account again. Date of the event over here you can see, and this is the letter of participation document that I've created with the help of the template that we have created in our Google Docs. But if you are going to check right over here, it is saying private to only me. So this document right over here is private to only me. As I want this document should be forwarded towards my participants, I have to make this document accessible to everyone. So what we are going to do is now we are going to add another action step, and our action application is going to be Google Drive. I'm going to select Google Drive. And our action event is going to be share file with anyone, because we want to share this file and make this accessible to everyone. So I'm going to select my action event as share a file with anyone. After selecting the action application and the action event, we are going to click on connect. Now a new window is going to appear in front of you. As I have the existing connection, I'm going to click on save, but if you want, you can add a new connection. So I'm going to click on save right over here. It is asking for the file ID. So what we are going to do right over here is we are going to map the data. For that, we have to click on this bracket right over here. We are going to erase the data right over here. We are going to map the data from a previous action step that was in Google Docs. And then the response over here, as you can see, a document ID is received. So we are going to map this document ID in the place of file ID, as this ID is the ID of this document that was generated in our Google Drive folder. So for the file ID, I'm going to map the data of the document ID that was received in our previous action step right over here. So as I mapped this data right over here, the data over here has now become dynamic. That means every time a new response is going to be received in our previous step, automatically the data right over here will be updated. After that, I'm going to click on save and send test request. Now a response is received, and as you can see right over here, it is saying anyone with the link. If I'm going to open the document, and over here now you can see it says anyone with the link. So now this document is accessible to everyone with the help of a link. Now in the response, you can see Pabbly Connect has also provided us different links of the document, and we are going to use the PDF link as we want to send the PDFs to every participant as a WhatsApp message. So we are going to use this PDF link that is right over here. So now I'm going to add another step, as I want to send the PDF link to all of my participants as a WhatsApp message. So now I'm going to add another action step. And now our action application is going to be WhatsApp Cloud API. So I'm going to select WhatsApp Cloud API. I have selected my action application as WhatsApp Cloud API because I have created a message template with the help of WhatsApp Cloud API. And with the help of this template, I want to send messages to all of my participants. So I have selected my action application as WhatsApp Cloud API, and our action event is going to be send template message. After that, I'm going to click on connect in order to connect WhatsApp Cloud API with Pabbly Connect. Then a new window is going to appear in front of you, on which you have to click on add new connection, as it is asking for all these details, that is token, phone number ID and WhatsApp business account ID. Where are we going to get all of this information from? We have to click on learn more right over here. Then you will be directed towards a new tab over here, and if I go to scroll down, you can see a tutorial is provided to us which is saying how to set up WhatsApp Cloud API inside Pabbly Connect. If you're going to watch this tutorial, you will be able to set up a WhatsApp Cloud API setup in Pabbly Connect. So as I already have the API set up in my WhatsApp Cloud API, and as you can see, this is the API setup, and over here firstly it is asking for the token. So in my API setup right over here, it says temporary access token. I'm going to copy this from here and I'm going to paste it right over here. After that, it is asking for the phone number ID. So in my API setup right over here, it says phone number ID. We are going to copy this from here and we are going to paste it right over here. After that, it is asking for the WhatsApp business account ID. Over here, you can see it is provided WhatsApp business account ID. I'm going to copy this from here and I'm going to paste it right over here. After filling all the details, we are going to click on Save. As you can see that we have successfully connected WhatsApp Cloud API with Pabbly Connect. Firstly, it is asking for the template name. So I've created a template in the name of letter of participation message, and this is the template that I've created with the help of WhatsApp Cloud API. So I'm going to go back, and for the template name, I'm going to select it as letter of participation message. Then it is asking for the language code and the selected template ID. As soon as you select your template name, automatically the language code and the selected template ID right over here will be updated. So you do not need to do anything with these steps. After that, it is asking for the recipient's mobile number. So what we're going to do now is we're going to map the data. Mapping means inserting data from the previous step. So we are going to insert the data from a previous trigger step. So as we have received the response of a participant in our Google Sheet response, so we are going to map the data for the recipient's mobile number, that is right over here. After that, it is asking for the body field 1 and the body field 2. So if I'm going to take you back to the template that I've created, right over here you can see I've created two variables, that is right over here and right over here. I want that every time a new message should be forwarded towards my participant, the name of my participant should be mentioned in this place right over here in the place of first variable, and in this place of the second variable I want the link of the PDF file for the letter of participation document. So I'm going to go back, and for the body field 1 I'm going to map the data for the name of my participant. For that, we have to click right over here. We have to click on this arrow right over here. As you want the name of our participant over here, so I'm going to map the salutation as well as the name of my participant. After that, it is asking for the body field 2. So over here, it is asking for the link. So for the link, what we are going to do is we're going to map the data again. In our Google Drive step right over here, we have received multiple links, and as we want to send a PDF file, we're going to map the data of the link as a PDF file. So I'm going to map the data. As I have filled all the data, I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. But before that, in the place of this recipient mobile number, as this is a dummy mobile number, I'm going to replace this dummy mobile number with my WhatsApp number so that a new WhatsApp message will be forwarded on my WhatsApp number. So I'm going to replace this phone number with my mobile number. So as I've replaced the dummy mobile number to my mobile number, I'm going to click on Save and Send Test Request. And right over here, a response is received, and the message status over here, it says accepted. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check my WhatsApp, and I'm going to check whether a new WhatsApp message is received on my number or not. As I've entered in the place of recipient's mobile number, my mobile number, so I'm going to receive a message on my WhatsApp. So I'm going to open my WhatsApp. And yes, over here you can see a WhatsApp message is forwarded on my number, and it says, "Hello Mr. Demo account, greetings of the day. Thank you for participating in the event that was conducted by ABC Event Company. We were delighted to have you in the event, and thank you for taking interest in our offerings. We have attached the link of your letter of participation below." The letter of participation link is right over here. It says, "Thank you, regards ABC Event Company." So if I'm going to open this link right over here, as you can see, a document is downloaded. I'm going to open this document. A PDF document is downloaded, and it has all the information of the participant that was added in our Google Sheets. For the name as Mr. Demo account, the event date, that is right over here, and all the other information in our letter of participation. So this means that we successfully created an automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. But now for all of you guys, what I'm going to do again is I'm going to enter the detail of a new participant in my Google Sheets, and I'm going to check whether I'm going to receive a new message in my WhatsApp with the attachment of the PDF link or not. For that, I'm going to add another details of the participant in my Google Sheets. So I'm going to add in all the details. So as I've filled in all the details, firstly for the salutation as Mrs., for the name as testuser1234, for the email as testuser1234@pabblytunes.com, for the phone number a dummy mobile number, and for the date the event date. After filling all the details, now I'm going to check whether I have received a new message on my WhatsApp or not. As in the place of recipient's mobile number, I have added my number. So I'm going to receive a message on my WhatsApp number. So I'm going to check my WhatsApp account. And yes, as you can see over here, I have received a new message on my WhatsApp which says, "Hello Mrs. Testuser1234, greetings of the day. Thank you for participating in the event that was conducted by ABC Event Company. We were delighted to have you in the event, and thank you for taking interest in our offerings. We have attached the link of our letter of participation below. The link is provided to us, and over here it says, 'Thank you, regards ABC Event Company.'" So if I'm going to open this link right over here, A new PDF document is downloaded. I'm going to open this. And as you can see, a PDF form of letter of participation is given right over here, and it has all the details of the participant whom we have added in our Google Sheets. For the name, it says Mrs. Test User 1234. For the date, it has the event date, that is right over here, and all the other details. So this means that we have successfully created an automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. So now to tell now what we have done, I am an owner of an event planning company, that is ABC Events, and what I wanted was that I want to generate and send PDFs from Google Sheets on WhatsApp. So what I wanted was that whenever I add the details of the participants in my Google Sheets, automatically towards the participant, a WhatsApp message should be forwarded with the attachment of the letter of participation document in a PDF form. For that, we have created an automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. These are my trigger step and action steps of my workflow. So this is how we create an automation with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel, hit on the like button, comment down below if you have any questions or queries, and please share this video. So not just with these applications, you can automate more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubt, you can send us email on support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can ask us queries on forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any questions regarding the Pabbly Connect pricing, you can check out this link. If you like this video, please subscribe to our channel.